What's going on, everyone? Perfect War Machine here, and I've been looking at a lot of new YouTubers lately and looking at their content, and it seems like they're just throwing videos together with like a really terrible PC and with like the mic, the stock mic that is like programmed into the PC, which is just pretty bad. So I'm making a list of like what all the equipment you would need before you even start a YouTube channel. So that way you just start off right off the bat just with good content in like HD and good quality. So let's just jump right into it. First of all, you're gonna need a fucking computer. Second, you're gonna need a mic. Now people are always saying, oh, a Blue Snowball is a good beginner's mic. No, you don't need to spend $100 on that type of microphone. You can spend, well, what I'm talking with right now is I have a Razer headset. To be more specific, I have the Carcharias headset, and I'm using that mic because it's a pretty good mic, and with the programs I run it through, it sounds even better. And that cost me, I think it was $70 or $80, which is way cheaper than $100 or $110 you'd have to spend for a Blue Snowball. You can get a Blue Snowball if you want, but if you were to get a Blue Snowball and you're like, you have that much money to throw around, I would get a Blue Yeti. Blue Yetis are way better, and they're just amazing all around. Third on the list, depending on what you do, if you're going to do computer gameplay or, you know, Xbox or PS3, you're going to need a game capture or Fraps. A game capture is going to run you, or an HD game capture is going to run you about $120. What I have is I have the Roxio game capture. It does 720p, and that's what you're watching right now. You're watching Black Ops footage from the Roxio, so you can kind of see its performance right there. Now on Fraps, on the other hand, that is for computers. You have to have like a pretty good computer to be able to run Fraps and the game that you're playing. Because if you're running, let's say, Black Ops 2, just roll with me. You're running Black Ops 2 on your computer, and you're getting 40 to 50 frames per second. Now if you're running Fraps and you start recording with Fraps, it's going to drop down to 25, 30. Now depending on your audience, it's going to be pretty crappy. What I do, I have a line of at least 30 frames per second. If it's anywhere under that, then I just don't bother recording until I get a better computer or I lower the graphics. And yeah, that's what you got to do for computers. But with console gaming and just using your game capture, you can, as long as your computer is good enough to run the program that records, then you're good. You're just, because even if you're recording on like an old Xbox, it won't mess with the frames or anything. It's gonna all be smooth pretty much no matter what. Unless your Xbox is all glitchy, then it's gonna record whatever Xbox gameplay is. If your Xbox glitches out every 3 seconds or whatever, it's gonna record the glitch every 3 seconds. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, same with the PS3. And next, you're gonna need a decent editing program. With the Roxio, it sometimes glitches out. So if you're using the this is the editing program, Sony Vegas, it records with without the audio track. So you need to get another program called Format Factory, and that splits the picture from the audio. You'll have to manually do it, but it's manageable. It isn't that hard. So if you're using Sony Vegas with the Roxio, shouldn't be a problem at all. But there are other editing programs. Like there is Adobe, there is Camtasia, and I'm sure there's others, but that's really the only two that I know of other than Sony Vegas. And I don't know much about this two, except for Camtasia. I uploaded my first couple videos on Camtasia. It was okay, but I prefer Sony Vegas. Sony Vegas is pretty pricey. Unless you know your way around the internet, it's going to cost you, I think, like $600. So there are videos on YouTube that show you how to get it for free, but I'm not going to show you how because I don't want to get any strikes or anything. So just do a little bit of research. I'm sure you could get it for free if you research hard enough. And 6 on the list, you have to have a quiet room. And what I'm really mainly talking about is like, you're talking on the video, yeah, this is my Black Ops footage, yeah, I killed some dude, yeah, it was awesome. And then like, your dad walks in or something. This is mainly for kids, by the way, or children that are under 18, in between like 15 and 18. You're talking and whatever, and then your dad walks in and he's like, yeah, blah blah blah, and then leaves, and then you continue on. That gets annoying. Just edit that out or redo it. I don't care. That brings down the quality of your video majorly. It just makes me want to click off the video when I see stuff like that. So yeah, make sure you have a quiet room. Make sure there's no fans going on in the background. Right now I have a fan going on, but I know that you guys can't hear it because I've had it running in other videos and you can't hear it. And I have the microphone positioned to where you can only see it on, or it'll only hear my voice and nothing else. Yeah, other than that, just make sure you're in a quiet room. Make sure no one's going to bother you. Just go into solitude for however long the video is going to take. 7 on my list is optional. Green screen. Now, depending on, like, if you want to do special effects, like, you can put yourself in a green screen perspective in the bottom right of your screen. You can do that if you want, but you got to make sure you have a good camera, and that brings me to number 8. Have a good camera that is, like, green screen compatible. I don't know much about cameras, but I have a camera, and it's apparently not green screen compatible, so it looks very terrible. So I try not to do that very much. The only 2 cameras I have is a GoPro, and I don't know what it's called, but it isn't very good. I can't see it from this far away. I should have brought it closer before I started recording, but whatever. And number 9, if you're gonna do the whole green screen and camera fan shindang, number 9 is a camera stand. Camera stand would be very handy depending on what you're doing. If you're doing like, like I said, the green screen or whatever you're gonna do with it, then yeah, you're gonna want a camera stand. Camera stands are very expensive unless you're gonna get one of those high-tech ones that have like the leveler bubble thing and the vertical shifter to make it better for pictures. Then it's gonna be pretty expensive. I just go for a cheap one if you're starting out. 10 on my list is a webcam. A webcam is kind of You don't really need a webcam because if you have a normal camera, you could just use the camera because, like, I don't have a webcam, but I have done, like, webcam type videos where you have it up on your screen or whatever, and it's on top of your monitor. And see, like right now, I'm recording myself to where it looks like it's a webcam, but really it's my GoPro. And I have it posted on a, I'll just show you, a paper towel holder thing, or paper towel roll. And yeah, it looks like it would work as a webcam if you're gonna do like scary games or something. Some people don't like cameras on them, but it's alright, it's okay. And 11 on my list, actually no, let's go back to webcam thing. I kind of regret putting that on my list because you don't really need a webcam. You can just use your normal camera, just put it up next to your monitor so it looks like it's a webcam, but really it's just your normal camera. So don't buy a webcam, use a normal camera. And yeah, now back to number 11. Even though you have all this equipment, all of this 1 through 10, everything on there, maybe you have better stuff, maybe you have decent average stuff, you have to have a positive mindset. If you're starting your video and like, you talk like this and yeah, whatever, you gotta be positive, you gotta be happy. If you just finished doing your video and you think, oh, I can't do this anymore, my videos are terrible, I hate the sound of my voice, no, throw that shit out the door. I'm gonna be listening to this when I'm editing, and my skin is going to shiver. It's gonna curl up and just turn to dust because I hate the sound of my own voice, but I live with it because you just gotta. If you're gonna do YouTube, you have to live with your own voice because that's your voice. You can't do anything about it. And yeah, that is all on my list. Hopefully you guys pass that. I think you should have all of this before you start your YouTube channel, because if you have all of this before you start your YouTube channel, right off the bat you will have good material. People want to subscribe. The chances of people subscribing to you will go up. If you got all this and you're doing videos regularly and you want to do like a dual comm or something, or like do a video together, hit me up and maybe we could do a video together, or maybe we could discuss something together over like on a video. So yeah, anyways, I'm out, guys. Peace out. Comment, rate, subscribe, and have an awesome day.